From KVUE News in Austin, you're watching Texas This Week with Ashley Goodo.
Good Sunday morning. It's time to vote, Texas. Early voting in the November midterm election starts tomorrow, and there are a lot of big races on the ballot. Governor, lieutenant governor, congressional seats, and in Austin, voters will elect a new mayor. On Tuesday, KVUE News together with the Austin American-Statesman hosted the Austin Mayoral Debate. This morning, we're bringing you highlights. Now, one of my favorite parts of any debate, lightning rounds, where the moderators ask the candidates to give a simple one-word answer to questions so we know where they stand. We had several lightning rounds in our debate. Let's look at all of them. In one word, do you support Austin's $350 million affordable housing bond? Mr. Spellman.
Yes.
Mr. Bradshaw.
Yes.
Mr. Brule.
1,000 times yes.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Representative Israel.
Yes.
Mrs. Verdon.
No.
It is time for another lightning round question. Candidates, please remember we are looking for a 1 to 2 word answer. The question: when was the last time you took public transportation in Austin? Mr. Watson.
It's been probably just before the pandemic.
Mrs. Verdon.
It's been a while.
Mr. Spellman.
Does Uber count?
No.
No, then it was before the pandemic.
Representative Israel.
I took the airport flyer, in the midst of the pandemic, I took the airport flyer from the airport to the Capitol.
Mr. Brule.
About a week ago.
Mr. Bradshaw.
About 3 months ago.
It's time for another lightning round question. Since this election is only for a 2-year term, as approved by voters last year, if you win in November, do you plan to run for a second term in 2024? Simple yes or no. We'll start with Representative Israel.
I live in 2-year cycles as a member of the legislature, and I'm comfortable with the 2 years, and I would like to run again to keep fulfilling this commitment that I made to the voters.
So you are committing to 2024?
Lord willing, yes.
Thank you. Mr. Spellman.
Yes.
Mrs. Verdon.
Yes.
Mr. Watson.
That'd be the plan.
Mr. Brule.
Only if they like me.
And Mr. Bradshaw.
I'm not saying.
Thank you. Let's move on to homelessness. And we have another lightning round question. Again, candidates, yes or no? Should the city be housing the homeless in hotels? We'll start with Mr. Spellman.
No.
Mr. Brule?
Nope.
Mr. Bradshaw?
Say that again.
Should the city be housing the homeless in hotels?
I think you come up with a different plan. I really do. I think you come with a different plan.
Representative Israel?
I would have other preferences.
Mrs. Verdon?
Absolutely not.
Mr. Watson?
They can play a role, but they shouldn't be the sole way we're addressing the issue.
The 6 candidates vying to be mayor of the 11th largest city in the U.S. went head-to-head for 90 minutes. While the candidates remain civil, you can tell they strongly disagree with each other's approach to solve Austin's challenges, especially homelessness. Take a look. Last year, the Austin Council, Travis County commissioners, and private sector crafted a $500 million plan to house 3,000 homeless people in 3 years. The plan so far, $93 million short. Should they continue with the effort?
Absolutely not. The city of Austin has proven itself inept in as far as dealing with any of the homeless population. We have spent hundreds of millions of dollars, and the homeless population has only grown. So we need to take a step back. We need to audit all of our homeless expenditures, figure out where the disconnect is, and then start from there. But I think we need to push pause on the city of Austin and all the hundreds of millions of dollars they're spending on the homeless until we figure out how we're going to address mental health treatment and substance abuse treatment facilities. That is the most important thing that we can do for our homeless population. And we have to exercise a tough love approach. We cannot allow or enable the homeless lifestyle. We must fully enforce the camping ban, no exceptions.
Can't just say we're going to enforce the camping ban and homeless people disappear. People living homeless disappear. One of the things that we need to do in order to help end many of those people living homeless is we need to get them access to services. If you tell somebody you can't sleep here and they have no place to go, you're not benefiting the city by those people not having access to services. So we really do need to create some places they can be and then have access to health care, jobs, job opportunities, and maybe being able to fill out a resume, that sort of thing. It's not enough just to say disappear.
Thank you.
Representative Israel, should the city move forward with the $500 million plan to house 3,000 homeless individuals?
We have a member of my family who was homeless for many, many years. His name was Tony. He was a genius when he was in school. He had 1 or 2 body blows in life. And he had a supportive and very wealthy family around him who didn't want him to be homeless. Were it not for foundation communities, he would not have ended up in a dignified place. We have some amazing nonprofits like the Sunrise Navigation Center at the intersection of Ben White and Menchaca. It's a faith-based organization that doesn't get a nickel from the city or the county, and they have housed over 700 individuals into a place of dignity. So I agree, we do need to reevaluate the problem, but we can't just stop everything. The system, the mental health system included, the public health system, is moving forward to say these are not just data points, these are our neighbors, and they deserve, housing is a human right, and they deserve our attention.
So should we continue on this plan?
I think we need to revisit it, but we can't just stop it. We've got to, we can walk and we can chew gum at the same time.
At the end of the Austin Mayoral Debate, we offered each candidate 45 seconds to tell voters why they're the best choice for mayor. Let's watch their closing statements. Candidates will now have 45 seconds each to deliver their closing remarks. We plan to go in reverse alphabetical order, so we'll start with you, Mr. Watson.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you all having this forum and everybody being here. Austin needs to have a leader that has a proven track record and has a positive vision of the future that is inclusive, that is positive, and that is able to bring about change and get the big things done. That means that this election is about throwing away the labels that we put on each other and not having zero-sum games about where somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. It means that we have to be willing to put forward change where it's not, as I mentioned just a minute ago, a binary choice where you only have 2 choices. I think Austin's more creative and smarter than that. I'm offering a positive vision for our future where we can get big things done, and I ask for people's vote.
Mrs. Verdon.
Thank you. If you're happy with the direction that Austin has been going for the past 5 years, then you have plenty of choices here. If you're not happy with the direction that Austin has been going for the past 5 years and want to do things differently and better, then please vote for me. Under my leadership, we will focus on the true core purpose of city government, which is to provide a safe, clean, and affordable city for all of its residents. This is the most pivotal election in Austin's history. Austin is too important. We cannot afford to take another chance on a Steve Adler, a Kirk Watson, or a Celia Israel. I'm Jennifer Verdon, a lifelong Austinite and a successful businesswoman, and I will restore common sense and public service back to the mayor's office.
Mr. Spellman.
Well, I'm glad she didn't mention me on that. I'm here because we need change. It's been 38 years this city's been run the same way. And if you can see there's a move coming, and you just look at people like Tulsi Gabbard, people live in the middle. And right now the Gallup poll says 40% of this country is an independent voter. We got to do away with labels, like Kirk said. You cannot continue to think you can run this city by always wanting your side to win, by dividing us, by making red versus blue, black versus white, gay versus straight. That's not the way you build community. And right now that's what we're looking at, homeless people with homes. It's silly. We're fighting against each other and not getting anything done. Compromise and working together. That's what purple is.
Representative Israel.
This race is not about nostalgia. This race is about who can afford to live here and who gets to decide. I have the experience in the legislature and on several boards and commissions at the local level, and I have the lived experience and the heart to say that this city should be welcoming people in instead of pushing them out. We do so at our own peril. We do so at the risk of losing the spirit of Austin that brought me here in 1982. I refuse to accept that we're doing everything that we can. I have the experience and the tenacity, and as your mayor, I will bring that spirit and tenacity and the team to say Austin can do so much more.
Mr. Brewer.
I asked the people of Austin to ask themselves some questions. Why did you move here? Why did you stay here? If you built a family here. Why? Are those values still here? Are these the values you want for your kids? If you had neighbors or friends who left the city, why did they leave? Do you think it was fair? It's small things like this that we need to ask ourselves. If you're okay with everything so far, like Virden said, there are people on this stage who have done that, who are willing to do it and continue to do it. I strive to be the new face of politics because I'm fed up. The only reason I stand on this stage is because it can no longer happen anymore. And for that I say thank you to the people of Austin.
And finally, Mr. Bradshaw.
Yes, I want to say I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic, the people, for which it stands one nation under God. I want to say, if you want somebody who's going to be in your corner, somebody who's going to fight for you and stand for those things that are right for your community, man, I wouldn't choose Kurt Watson. He's been there before. He's done it. I wouldn't vote for Cecilia. She's been there and done it. Man, you want somebody with a new vision for Austin, Texas that would make change, that would stand for you, that want to see you safe, want to see your community safe, want to see your people safe, want to see you be able to go out at nighttime. You want a strong police department that's going to be there for you. I'm for that. I'm for Austin. I'm for a strong police department. I'm for strong men, women here in Austin, Texas. I want to see success, prosperity, and good things happen for Austin, Texas, for the busing system, for the transit system. I want to see strong Austin, Texas. I want to see Austin, Texas that is successful.
You can watch the full debate on the KVUE Plus streaming app, available on Roku and Fire TV, or on the KVUE YouTube page. Remember, early voting starts tomorrow, Monday, October 24th. The last day to apply for a mail-in ballot is October 28th. Early voting ends Friday, November 4th, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 8th. That's Texas This Week.